When you're in the league as long as he's been, you start to think about taking care of your body, the longevity part. That might mean being slightly less aggressive around those young bucks near the hoop. But he's still a valuable piece to have on this roster.
And the starting group for Chicago. Williams is out there with Buzelis. Then there's Nikola Vucevic. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's Terry in at the 2. And for the Grizzlies, on the perimeter, it's KCP and Wiggins. Santi Aldama out there with Edey. And it's Morant in at the 1. And his teams run through the finish line of the season, Grant. There must be a certain amount of reflection happening.
For teams that are out of it, they might start that process now. But who has time for that if you're playoffs bound?
And so here is Chicago. The Grizzlies making their last shot.
A great find by Giddey, a tall guard who sees the floor so well.
And so Morant will bring it up for the Grizzlies. This game following their win against the Rockets.
Oh man, they were in total control, really doing anything they wanted. It was that level of dominance.
It really is fun seeing an offensive function like a well-oiled machine. I'll be interested to see if they can keep doing this.
Now here's Williams. Turned in an outstanding game against Oklahoma City. Outside Wells. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. And out of bounds will be Chicago ball. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Down low. Williams passes to Vucevic. And the power finish by Vucevic.
Look, when he's within range, Vuce is going at the rim, and he's going at it hard.
The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Outside Morant. And another miss by Memphis. Chicago has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. And Richard, the Bulls going from playing one of the slowest paces in the league to one of the fastest.
Yeah, that's what happens when you start to trend towards youth. You gotta put those young legs to use, trying to pace and space with three-point shooting.
Now let's check out the race for Rookie of the Year. These young stars now have a season behind them. So who stood out in this incredibly talented crowd? Well, you look at Williams. He's shown us throughout the course of this season that he's at the top of his rookie class. So it's no surprise to see him in the top spot.
And there's no doubt he's the top contender. I'll be shocked if he's not lifting the Rookie of the Year trophy later on.
Yeah, at this point, he has separated himself from the pack. I don't know what more he could have done this year. It's been one amazing performance after another.
Outside Wells.
Chicago foul. Williams. First personal foul. First team foul.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far.
2 fouls for him already. If he's not more careful, his minutes will be curtailed.
The Bulls. Chicago leading by 5. On the court right now, second quarter for the Bulls. Jalen Smith is out there with Williams. Then there's Kevin Huerter. Then there's Zach Collins. And it's Jones in at point guard.
And adding to this lead right now, riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Williams with the screen. Here's Collins. Soft touch off the glass. Collins has got 5.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Jackson with a screen on Jones. Pass to Jackson. Tries it from the top of the key. Williams grabs the board.
There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
And you couldn't get a better shot off? Like, come on, you got to make the extra pass. Like, being a teammate will go so far in this league.
To the middle. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams.
Those are the turnovers that have coaches pulling their hair out. Why do you think I'm bald?
Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. Jones against Jerome. To the paint. Denied. Here's Williams. He's got 6. Collins finds Williams. No good on the 3. Grizzlies trail by 10. Jerome passes to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Williams' shot is good.
He got a 3 to fall in the first, and now his second in this quarter. Not a trend the defense wants to see.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
There's Jackson with the 3. Chicago with a rebound. This is a team that simply refuses to lose. They've won 10, another dime for it.
Well, I know a lot of you aren't surprised, but he's now 5th all-time in assists for NBA rookies.
He's been dodging and dishing all season long. The confidence he's come into the league with is something to behold.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Bulls leading by 11, standing just under 7 feet. Zach Collins puts that size to work out there.
Always looking for his next rebound or just a point-blank bucket. Collins knows that his physicality is what he has to bring to the floor, and he operates mostly in the paint.
Here's Merrill. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. In this league, you've got to have moves and counter moves. Grant, your toolkit was pretty complete coming in.
Well, I tried to keep adding to it. It's like baseball. If they're struggling to hit your heater, that changeup will work even better.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Edey's checked in for Landale. Wells comes in for Jackson. Caldwell Pope's checked in for Pippen. And it's Ja Morant in for Jerome. Then for Chicago, Ellis is checked in for Smith. Terry comes in for Herter. And Giddey's subbed in for Jones. Outside, Caldwell Pope. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Bulls leading by 14. Deflects the pass. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, guys. Well, the prodigy in their last time out against Oklahoma City was all business. He finished with 67 points, and as always, a lot of those points came in bunches of 3. He was clearly on a mission, and no one was getting in his way. A flat-out dominant performance.
Thanks as always, Allie. Great report. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
And Williams punches it home.
And give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, coach has to be thrilled. You can draw up all the X's and O's you want, but guys have to go out there and execute with enthusiasm.
Caldwell Pope for 3. Collins with the rebound.
I think they could have gotten a better shot attempt there if he wasn't so eager to let it fly. B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Timeout called. Memphis. And the Grizzlies making a change here. Aldama's checked in. And the Bulls also making a change. Vucevic, he's checked in for Collins. And so it's Morant who brings up the ball for Memphis. It's an 18-point game. And after this one, they're at home against Phoenix. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. Here's Aldama. Hits the trifecta. Aldama's got 5 points.
Impressive offensive versatility for big. He can show you a variety of looks.
And the power finish by Vucevic.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
Here's the pick for 3. Caldwell Pope's shot is off.
Even though it didn't go down, he'll take that shot every time.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. And the Bulls lead by 19.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
Williams with it, and Wells picks him up defensively. And that one's good. Giddey. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Chicago?
from the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
You know, they've also been very effective at running the floor. Just a ton of points in the fast break. It's been a big part of their success.
Here's Buzelis. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
And the defense has to offer more resistance. Can't let guys like Buzelis get this close to the rim.
Outside, Caldwell Pope. There's 53 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Chicago leading by 23. And out of bounds, the Grizzlies will take it. And let's look at the Western Conference standings as the playoffs approach. You look at the Grizzlies, a really frustrating season for them. They're looking forward to the draft.
You know, for Memphis, they're not going to the postseason. So now it's all about looking to the future, using these last few games to get a sense of what kind of team they want to be going forward.
Here's Edey. No good. Had a chance to win the run there. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And stolen by Morant. Here's Wells. And the basket is good. Wells has got 9.
Sharing the rock. Part of what makes Ja Morant such a fantastic player is his ability to pass.
And the shot goes in.
And you know Coach loves seeing his offense operate at this level. Great passing out there.
Morant looking for an opening. Screen by Edey. To the inside. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
And so in Chicago, they're feeling great. A 21-point lead. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
Well, I think for Memphis, the end is near. Couldn't put things together in time. They've had a couple of good games, but they couldn't sustain.
And getting back to our current contest, very impressive first half performance for the Chicago Bulls. Thanks as always.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Morant runs point with KCP to his side. Jalen Wells out there with Santi Aldama. And it's Edey in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Outside Wells. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. 12 points for him.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Williams misses. Grizzlies trail by 21. And Ja Morant has said he wants to dial back his dunking for his health. Did that ever cross your mind, Richard, as an aerial artist?
Well, dunking can take its toll over time, but I was kind of a crash test dummy. I was going to keep jumping no matter what. Ja's a little bit more concerned with getting hit in the air.
Aldama outside. Here's Edey. And the dunk by Edey.
Such confidence as a passer. Hits guys in stride. It makes it look easy.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Here's a look at some stats for him.
And during the last 5 games, he's been a force on the boards, really throwing his body at rebounds and trying to grab as many as he can. And that kind of effort has been noticed by his coaches and teammates.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Pass to Aldama. Fires the 3. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Morant's got assist number 5 here tonight. Inside, here's Terry. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
I guess you don't need 2 hands when one will suffice.
Hey, as long as you don't lose control.
Okay, so they've looked energized and focused starting this half, coming out of the break, making 4 out of their first 5.
Williams passes to Giddey. Back to Williams. Drills it from deep. Williams has got 24.
And man, is he in a zone right now. Seems like he can't miss.
Now here's Morant. He's got 13. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey, thanks a lot. John Morant able to fly with the best, but he said, sometimes I get knocked out of the air and hit the floor. After the game, you may feel that, so I just pick and choose, man. Hey, 2 points is 2 points. I get it done. That's all that matters. Back to you, BA.
He can still get up. Allie LaForce with the report. Thanks, Allie.
Bombs away in the first half. He's followed up the effort with 3 more triples since.
Time called here. The Grizzlies decide to talk it over. And let's check in on the players lighting it up in the second half of the season. Puts up a 3. Chicago with a rebound. Williams has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Here's Wells to the middle. Here's Edey. And again, Memphis no good. Chicago leading by 22. Out to the right wing. Williams from long range. Nails it from 3. Williams has got 30.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire. You love to see the competitive fire, but he couldn't sink that revenge triple.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Outside for Morant. Sure, from 3-point range. Morant's got 16 points now.
What a confident shot by Morant. Gets the hot pass and puts it right up.
The Bulls have gotten 7 of their 9 shots to fall. Quality shooting in the second half. Drops in the 3.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
Outside, Caldwell Pope. Back to Morant. And Morant gets double teamed. Here's Wells. And a miss there on the triple.
Not his best efficiency this quarter. Look, sometimes that's how it goes.
Williams from long range. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, PA. Unbelievable.
And stolen by Williams. Oh, and a fast break for Chicago.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Giddey against Morant. Outside Wells. To halt the run. Into the lane.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. The Bulls shooting 76%. You don't see this often. Memphis has gone 3 of 7 from deep so far in the third quarter. And Williams over to help. Back to Caldwell Pope. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. And the dunk by Edey.
It's harder to thread those passes inside, but the reward is evident.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. Some changes for Memphis. Landale's checked in for Edey. Jackson comes in for Wells. And Ty Jerome subbed in for Caldwell Pope. And a new group getting ready for Chicago. Collins, he's checked in for Nikola Vucevic. Smith comes in for Buzelis. Herter's checked in for Terry. And it's Jones in for Giddey. Morant, the pass to Landale. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here he goes. And yes! Another basket!
Another night and another 40 points in the books for him. What a season.
And he is edging ever closer to the second-place mark for most 40-point games in a year.
And with Jordan's mark in the rear view, he's now marching toward Wilt's 1963 record of 52 games of 40 or more. Just amazing.
Morant with it. He's picked up by Jones. Morant, the pass to Jerome. The three-pointer off the mark. And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for Chicago. With the second effort, Aldama grabs the board. Aldama's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. That free throw good from Jerome. A timeout called by Memphis, something the league has worked towards, seeing small market teams competing at a high level, Grant.
Yeah, this league isn't just for the big cities. Smart drafting and team development can make any organization elite. And of course, that's the beauty of it all.
On the court for Chicago, we've got Zach Collins. Jalen Smith is out there with Williams. Then there's Kevin Huerter, and it's Jones in at the 1. Moran against Huerter. Pippen outside. Takes the 3. Rebound by the Bulls. Smith's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Collins. And Collins with the slam.
And finding his teammate in stride, he led his guy perfectly.
For Memphis, they've got none of their shots to go in this final quarter. 0 for 4. Pass to Landale. Moran against Huerter. This one for 3. And there's Jackson on the assist by Moran.
It all started with Ja breaking the line and forcing the defense to collapse.
Chicago's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Williams from long range. The long distance 3 is buried. Williams has got 6 here in the quarter.
He's been locked all the way in from the floor, and he's the #1 reason why they're winning right now.
From deep, Moran. And it's Chicago with a board.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Connects again from distance. Woo, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
B.A., he's on fire.
Jackson outside. Landale with a screen. Pass to Moran. Let's go with a 3. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson. Moran's got 19 points.
Since halftime, they've been chucking up more shots from beyond the arc, trying to score in chunks.
Jerome outside. The 3. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
You've got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
Outside, Williams. Offensive rebound. Jacks up a 3. The shot, no good.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And here's Moran outside. For Chicago, they've gotten 6 of 10 attempts to drop in the 4th quarter. Lets the 3 fly. Another one falls. Amazing.
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. Jackson outside. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Chicago has gotten 4 of 7 3-pointers to fall in the 4th. Williams from long range. Another 3 for Chicago.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
Pippen, no good.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
2 points. That one goes.
Well, look, I mean, great anticipation on one end leads to points on the other.
And this is why turnovers give coaches and fans gray hairs.
Williams from long range. Another one goes. Incredible.
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Pass to Jackson. And founded back in 2020, the National Basketball Social Justice Coalition, still pushing for voting rights and eliminating bias in the justice system. And another one!
And his tear continues. We've never seen this before.
He now has the record for the most 60-plus point games in a row. Moran with a screen on Smith. Here's Jackson. Chicago with a rebound. Collins has got 6 rebounds in the game. Williams from long range. It's hauled in by Landale. And here's Jerome. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. And the dunk by Jackson.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Bulls.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
Boy, we can't say enough about what a talented team this is. Their 68th win coming for them in what's already been a very successful run.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for the Prodigy.
What a night. Doing it all. A triple-double. It takes a special player to do that. You have to enjoy watching this guy play.
Here's Williams. Good! That's another bucket!
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. 40 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Jones against Jerome. Fires from deep. Chicago with a rebound.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't...
And again for 3.
Another 3 for him. I'm not sure I've seen a better three-point shooting night.
Well, he's just pouring it on, and he's tied for the 5th most triples ever in a single game.
Just what they wanted from that possession. A quality look in tight.
Here's Williams. The putback. Stayed with it, but couldn't get it to fall. So no problem for Chicago as they get the win. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Now, shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
And now let's catch up with Dominic Hamill.
Thanks, guys. MP, seeing you tear up the passing lanes the way you did in the win tonight, tell us, you must have played football in high school. Cornerback?
You really got to do your homework, Dominic Hamill. I've been playing basketball exclusively since the 5th grade. I'm just a natural when it comes to picking pockets. That's it, that's all.
Understood. Thanks, MP.
You're welcome.
Ryan, back to you.
All right, Dominic, appreciate you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for being with us. So long, everyone.